There is something strange about human life. We are taught how to make a living, but rarely taught how to live. We are trained to chase success, but almost never shown how not to lose ourselves along the way. Many people live long lives, yet live them very shallowly. They are busy, they are productive, they are responsible, and still, deep down, something feels unresolved. History shows us something important. The people who lived deeply, who left behind wisdom, not just achievements, all went through the same process. Not once, but 3 times. 3 awakenings that quietly shaped who they became. The first awakening, knowing yourself. The first awakening does not arrive with clarity. It arrives with discomfort, a quiet but persistent question that refuses to go away. Why am I living this way? And who am I really doing this for? In ancient Greece, there was a man named Socrates. He owned nothing of value, held no political power, wrote no books, yet he unsettled an entire city. Not because he had answers, but because he asked questions most people were afraid to face. He asked men who claimed wisdom to explain what they believed, and again, they discovered something painful. They had opinions, but not understanding. Socrates realized that the greatest danger in life is not ignorance, it is the illusion of knowing. The first awakening forces us to admit something uncomfortable. We may be living a life that was handed to us, not one we consciously chose. This realization is not peaceful, but it is necessary, because a life never examined will always feel slightly empty. The second awakening, discipline and inner work. Once a person knows themselves, they enter the quietest phase of life. There is no applause here, no external validation, only consistency. This is where most people give up, not because they are weak, but because the world does not reward slow, invisible progress. Abraham Lincoln knew this phase well. Before becoming president, he failed in business, lost elections, endured deep personal loss. For years, nothing seemed to work, yet he kept reading, thinking, strengthening his character. Lincoln understood something rare. If a man is not strong on the inside, success will only destroy him faster. This second awakening is not about becoming impressive. It is about becoming stable. It is about learning to act with integrity, even when no one is watching. Most growth happens quietly, like roots beneath the soil. There is a long stretch in life where effort feels unanswered, where progress feels invisible. Thomas Edison spent years testing ideas that did not work. When asked about his failures, he said he had not failed. He had simply discovered many ways that did not lead forward. This is a crucial truth. Mature people do not measure life by short-term outcomes. They measure it by depth and resilience. If you are here now, in this long, silent stretch, you are not behind. You are building something real. The third awakening, transformation. The final awakening is the rarest because it demands courage, not to improve, but to let go, to release identities that once felt safe. Nelson Mandela spent 27 years in prison. He lost time, freedom, control. Yet inside that confinement, he made a decision. If he carried hatred with him, he would remain imprisoned forever. When he was released, he chose reconciliation, not because it was easy, but because it was freeing. Transformation is not perfection, it is alignment. When who you are matches how you live, when you no longer need to prove your worth. In Siddhartha, the wise ferryman teaches without speaking. He listens to the river, because real wisdom cannot be forced. Transformation happens when a person is ready, not fast, but deep. The 3 awakenings do not guarantee success. They guarantee meaning. Knowing yourself keeps you from living falsely. Discipline keeps you from collapsing. Transformation sets you free. Not everyone awakens, but those who do never live shallow lives again. If you stayed until the end, you were not looking for entertainment. You were looking for clarity. If this message gave you even a small moment of insight, press like to help it reach others. And if you wish to continue exploring depth, meaning, and the inner life, subscribe to the channel. Thank you for giving your time. May you live awake and without regret.